Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here to do your monthly reads for July. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. If you're watching, I'm in Orange tomorrow, so if you're out that way, please pop in and say hello. This is the monthly reading for Scorpio for July. So Scorpio, don't make the reading fit. If it doesn't fit you, then it's not for you. These readings are general. They hit the general energies. Whilst they resonate with a lot of people, sometimes they just don't resonate. So when I do that and it doesn't resonate with me, I either go and check out my other aspects of my natal chart, or I move on to another reader. Someone will have your story for you. Just got to be clever with it, you know. I said this morning, maybe people don't know what resonate means. So if it's not feeling right to you, if it doesn't feel right in your intuition, if it isn't something that feels right, move on. If people are telling me I'm having babies, then I know it's not my reading. Basically, that's what it's all about. So let's have a... Oh! That one definitely wanted to jump out. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I like it, Scorpio. Something's changing for you here. Something's moving in. The universe is getting something going in your favour. We are using the Golden Tarot for your reading here. And I have the High Priestess here. So talking of intuition, here she is. This is about using your intuition. Now, sometimes I get a feeling that cards should be in reverse, and this is a time when it's saying that it is in reverse. So what happens when I feel that feeling? I want to say to you that don't forget you have an intuition. You know, this is when you're not using your intuition, you're ignoring red flags. There may be something that's going on for you that you're not listening to what your body is telling you here. I do know that there's a dog in this picture too, and your dog represents your masculine energy. So maybe you are too consumed in your masculine energy to not feel what's happening for you in a certain situation. Make sure you are listening and looking for the red flags. There is a card of death here. Now, this does represent Scorpio, but more so this is talking about going into a period of time where you are learning about yourself. You're uncovering those parts of yourself that you've kept hidden. So you could be doing some very good work at the moment, understanding your intuition here. We do have the Four of Cups coming in here. So this is not the time for you to accept new offers. This is a time for taking yourself out of the shop window, is what they're saying to me. Sometimes when Spirit says things to me, I think, well, I'm not really sure what that means, but it obviously will resonate with some people. But I'm thinking that you just take yourself out of the limelight here. Take yourself off the shop shelves. Make yourself unavailable for a moment, because what's happening here is you're transforming yourself into something great here. You're going through this period where you need to have time for yourself. The Four of Coins is behind that. Okay. Alrighty. So some of you are working very, very heavily on some of your childhood stuff here. You're revealing your own intuition. You're bringing your intuition to the surface, so you're understanding it more. You perhaps haven't been, maybe you've been living in your masculine energy and you haven't understood what your intuition is. We tend to sort of, because the intuition is considered a very feminine trait, we tend to discount that. But you see, everybody has both masculine and feminine. The masculine trait is the one that wants to go out work, the logical one, wants to bring in the money, feed the family, you know, fix the car and do all the masculine things. So it's very much about protecting others, you know, raising a family and being that part, that protection for everybody there. The feminine side is more about the nurturing and the intuition and understanding the inner self rather than the outer self. So you can look at the masculine as being more the outer self and the feminine as being the inner self. And what's happening here, Scorpio, is you are being asked to bring your inner self forward more. Now, this has nothing to do with being male or female, so discount that, because we are all gifted with a masculine and feminine side. Even our brains are considered that way, left brain, right brain thinking. So what the universe is saying to you here is you need to take time out from the world to be able to understand your inner self, your feeling rather than your thinking. So you've got something happening in your life at the moment that either you're not realizing. So you could be in a situation where you are being, say, bullied or pushed around, and you're not seeing the red flags that are showing you it's not the right place to be in. So you're finding it difficult to move away from that because you're not understanding what your inner self is telling you. But let's find out a little bit more. That was quite a big blurb. Beautiful. I have the Strength card coming out first, and that's really nice because this is what you're trying to find within yourself. This is about trying to find those parts of you that keep you together. So your structure. This is about having a dark side and a light side and bringing them both together to make you strong, accepting yourself on all levels and having strength and fortitude to move forward. Seven of Swords. So you've definitely got someone around you who is not doing the right thing by you. They may not be telling you things. They may be withholding information from you. They could be doing something that is, deceitful. But you've definitely got someone around you here who is not doing the right thing. Very strong feeling in this one. Okay, so we have the Judgment card here. So this is your time to change yourself to fit your situation here. You're starting to rebirth here. And of course that comes through with the Death card. So you're starting to get things. You're starting to put it together. You're starting to understand how you need to move forward here. And this is waiting for you here to rebirth yourself. Beautiful. Look at this. Brand new day. Coming into your own. Feeling fine. Having everything you need. Being abundant. Beautiful. So maybe for some of you, you're walking away from a relationship where there are a lot of red flags. And maybe you've done it for a long while without realizing that someone was not being honest with you in some way, shape or form. This could take varying degrees depending on what you're dealing with here. But you are starting to gather your strength and move yourself into a brand new time because you're rebirthing here. You're becoming the phoenix. And look at you moving away from that doesn't serve you. But Scorpio, look, you've got all your swords in the boat. So what that says to me is that even though it's been a tough journey, you have everything you need here. It's like you've taken all your lessons with you on this journey. And you are coming up as the Queen of Wands here. So you're feeling fine. You're feeling very attractive. You're feeling very sexy. You're ready to take on the world with this one. This is taking on the role of leadership here. So I hate the word control and power, but sometimes they are the right words to use. So it's like you're taking back your power and moving forward with a sense of control over your universe. Because I feel like here you've been through some sleepless nights and had a very hard time here trying to get past this energy. But you are coming out of that, which is beautiful. And look at the strength you have. You're coming up as the Magician. So you are definitely manifesting something brand new in your life here. Okay, look at this. You're coming out as the King of Cups. Beautiful reading. You just have to let go of this feeling of needing, of wanting. This is your desires. Sometimes we think we need things in our life to feel complete. Scorpio, you are learning that you do not need things, people, and other situations to make you feel complete, because this is what I'm getting very strongly with this reading. So you do not need another person to make you whole. You do not need lots of money to make you whole. You know, it doesn't matter. You're whole and perfect just as you are. So you can't be in this energy here. This Five of Coins energy it's a feeling of feeling left out in the cold, and you're still feeling this even after all this you've been through. So we definitely have you learning to use your intuition, learning to let go of the past, having a brand new start here. Some of you, this can be childhood trauma you've been working on. You have an incredible intuition. You're the most intuitive sign of all. And because of that, you need to be able to use it. But when I look at this, I think you're living in the physical world too much and you're not learning how to live in the spirit, in your spiritual space enough. So you need a balance of both. And for me, this is very much about you nurturing who you are to bring yourself around to a time where you don't feel this lack, this feeling like you don't have enough, or it's not enough, or the people I'm meeting are not enough, or I'd like to have someone in my life. I want to be, in a relationship, you're looking at this from a lack perspective rather than from what you've got here. And the universe is saying you're learning how to self-love here. And that's really important for you to move forward, because if you don't have the self-love, if you don't have the intuition, you can't bring in and you cannot manifest what you need. So this is very much about you understanding that perhaps because you're in this place of lack, or in this place of feeling out in the cold, that the people you are bringing in are matching your energy at the moment. Okay, so if it's you want, a really good relationship, or you want to have lots more money, or a job that pays you more, then you've got to believe in yourself. And that's about using your intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting who you are and that you are enough. Because if you're in this feeling of lack, you're just going to bring in more lack, because that's where you're vibrating. This is beautiful, the Heart of Sky. So I'm going to read that for you. Beautiful card. I'm in love with these cards. Absolutely beautiful. The Heart of Sky. The Heart of Sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the Heart of Sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. So there you go. So you bring your vibration up and the universe will manifest what you need. Have a great July, Scorpio.